Mount Everest, the highest peak on planet Earth and the jewel in the crown of mountaineers and explorers worldwide, standing at an immense 8,848 metres. Of those who take it on, only the bravest and most skilled survive. Which is why myself, Danny and our Sherpa, Carlos, not his real name, have decided to take on this great challenge. Well, kind of. Due to travel restrictions / the fact we would all die, we shall not be tackling the actual mountain itself. I know, it's a bit of a letdown. We shall instead be attempting to climb the 8,848 metres, 58,070 steps right here in Great Britain by climbing Mt Everest in the Peak District, 17.1179884 times. 7 AM Saturday morning, Danny and I pulled up to Mt Everest and began setting up base camp. Morning, it's currently 8:30 AM on day one. We are slightly behind schedule because we are still waiting on our Sherpa Carlos. As the morning drew on and we tucked into our second breakfast of sausage and beans, there was still no sign of our Sherpa, until suddenly, marching over the hill, the man himself appeared. Carlos! The Sherpa is here! Alright?
Sorry I'm late.
It is also worth noting that Carlos the Sherpa is a secondary school teacher, which is why he is so keen on protecting his identity. Despite being an hour and a half late, the Sherpa insisted on doing some bouldering training with us before setting off. And to be fair to him, he really knew his stuff.
Careful or you will slip.
Where do I put my foot?
Ah! It's a shambles, lads! Finally, 2 hours later than planned, looking like a combination of Bane and the Ood from Doctor Who, the Sherpa was ready to lead us on our first descent.
I hit the UK, gender cause some shoes, can't call a shout at them. This right here my new mate. We sleep on bed rest, the couch look like a roommate. She got a potty mouth, but she just needs some toothpaste. I got a wave dog, the popos in my shoe. My rest can't get short, cause my chips don't dip. Just talk to your money machine, if I feel a crook, he might send 10 P's, and that's just out the strum. I need like 80 G's, just before the tip. My side be 32.
It's about midday on day one. We're on ascent number 3. Morale quite high, Sherpa powering on from the front. So yeah, all seems well. 3 ascents in and team morale was still sky high. The fitness levels of our Sherpa were so exceptional, we even managed an occasional jog in order to make up for lost time. It seemed as if nothing could go wrong, until, like a cruel dagger to the heart, disaster struck. Basically, there has been an incident on the hill. Carlos has twisted his ankle, which is a bit annoying, and he's pretty much refusing to move. He says he can't move and is requesting an air ambulance, which I think is a bit dramatic. With the light beginning to fade and the Sherpa a mixture of delirious and unresponsive, we were running out of options, and fast. Not only was Carlos's life hanging in the balance, more importantly than that, so was the success of the entire mission. Looking like all was lost, and with members of the public either ignoring or cruelly laughing at us, Danny and I knew there would be no help, and that this was down to us. Everest is not for the strong. Everest is not for the fast. Everest is not for the skilled. Everest is for the brave. And if Carlos had taught us anything, it was to be brave. And a little bit of bouldering. But it was mainly to be brave. With Carlos starting to become a bit more responsive, we left him to recover in the tent, well aware that to make up time, we would be walking through the night.